Actually, everything started in 2007 in November when a French journalist came to one of my classrooms and told me about I was wanted by France. A year later, or 13 months later actually, I was arrested. Of course, I said I had nothing to do with this, but they insisted, France wants you back for trial. We went to the court since 2008. I was arrested for about 150 days. We went to the court, and till now we are still in the court after 6 years later after my arrest. And later on we discovered that France has not charged me with anything. And we are having trouble with the extradition law in Canada, which allows any requesting state to extradite any person based on just allegations. And you have very little chance to win against extradition in this country, despite the fact that the fingerprints, the palm prints they took from me don't match those of the suspects, but still they insist on this. And the Canadian judge here said if the case was in Canada, there was no prospect of conviction. This is the Canadian judge, and still the Canadian government, especially this government, the conservative one, is working hard. Okay, you can. Working hard to keep to press for my extradition. So the extradition law is so hard. So I have to really fight an uphill battle. And our case now is before we are asking the Supreme Court to interfere, because if I was in BC instead of in Ontario, I would be out, because BC has a different interpretation of the extradition law. I would be free. But here they have a different interpretation, which is very narrow and conservative. That's why they are pressing for me here to go to France. So we are in the last stage of the court thing, which is like everything will appear in the next 2 to 3 months when the Supreme Court decides whether to take the case or not. If it doesn't take the case, I would lose. If it takes the case, we have to wait for the Supreme Court's decision later on. That's the case. And for more information, actually, for the more details, read the website. It's justiceforhassandiab.org.